Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farrel Maulana with student registration number 500723113 from the Mechanical Engineering Department, and I'm here to present my video about the Flogorithm program. And I'm here to review the 8 videos about Flogorithm that has been shared from the docent. So for the first video, we're going to talk about what is algorithm. So the first video talks about an algorithm, which is a series of steps used to solve a problem and process it from input to output. The Flogorithm program was offered as a tool for studying algorithms. However, the discussion focused on the fundamentals of the algorithm. It's mentioned that people encounter numerous issues such as collecting transaction data and computing average values, which may be addressed manually for small problems and computerized for larger ones. Algorithms are used to solve computer-related issues, just like example of difficulties, including swapping the contents of 2 glasses and getting a specific amount of water with just 2 buckets. The talk expands on process and action in algorithms and introduces 3 fundamental concepts. First one is sequence, the second one is selection, the third one is repetition. This section explains each feature in depth using pattern examples, including swapping glass contents, determining rectangular area, and constructing processes based on circumstances or repetition. So for the second video, we've shown the tutorial, the instructions to download the Flogorithm program. So here's what we're going to do first. The first thing we're going to do is to open any browser and search Flogorithm. Yes. And click on the top, the first thing that shows up. And we're gonna choose the recommended one, Click on this and keep. Once it's done, we're gonna click on the show in folder. Double click, and we're gonna click on the Flogorithm installer. We're just gonna click next. Next. Click on the I agree. Next. Once the installation is complete, we're just gonna close it, and there you go. The application is ready to use. So there it is. So for the third video, the video presents Flogorithm, an application that helps novices understand programming algorithms using up diagrams or flowcharts. Flogorithm is very popular among novices due to its simplicity and ease of comprehension. Programs may be written using flowchart symbols, eliminating the need for extensive coding. Flogorithm offers interoperability with several programming languages including C#, C++, Java, and JavaScript. So this allows users, novices, to learn algorithms before committing to a certain language to master. The video demonstrates how to create a basic calculator that accepts 2 numbers, adds them, and displays the result. This procedure highlights the significance of learning basic algorithms and variables in programming, as well as how to define, input, process, and output in algorithm. The video concludes with instructions on how to save and reopen the constructed flowchart. And so for the fourth video, the video covers the fundamentals of variables in programming, beginning with their introduction as means of storing crucial data values for a user, input and processing. Variables are similar to variables in mathematics, with a focus on unique naming and following rules. It also teaches the four primary data types: string, integer, real, and boolean, and how they impact programming. The article explains why certain data types, such as mobile numbers, are classified as strings. And finally, the usage of declaration symbols and the significance of declaring variables before their use in the program are discussed. And so for the fifth video, the video introduces the fundamental ideas of input, assignment, and output in programming. Input captures values from the keyboard and stores them in a variable after declaration. The term assignment refers to assigning a value to a variable, which can be a single or calculated value. Double quotes are used to wrap string values in assignments or output. Output displays variables or text on the screen using operators that mix the text and the variables. The video demonstrates how to add additional variables and conduct basic calculations such as determining birth year depending on user entered age. So this guide explains input, assignment, and output in programming using simple examples for novices, beginners. And for the sixth video, the video transcripts covers many programming operators, including arithmetic, comparison, and logical. Arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and exponential, and also negation. So the video explains the differences in arithmetic operator symbols between the C and the basic families, and recommends using the basic families for practicing. Comparison operators are used to compare values and deliver the proper answer. Logical operators and, or, and not are used to compare situations. The priority of arithmetic operators in computations is demonstrated using examples from codes. And the video shows comparison between operators and branching logic. The conclusion emphasizes the use of assignment operators and the operators to concatenate strings. Moving on to the video number 7. So the video explains on how to utilize an algorithm to calculate discounts before coding. Variables for the starting price, discount, and final price are set. This procedure takes into account user input, computes discounts, and determines final pricing. Practical programming demonstrates using integer variables and output that is easy to understand. The application now has a cashier feature that allows user to enter payment amounts, compute the change using other variables, and also examine the total change. So the video describes on how to build a basic discount clarification. And for the last video, which is video number 8, the following video instructs viewers on constructing a temperature conversion software from Celsius to Fahrenheit. The conversion algorithm is presented using exact formula to accept fractional values, declare variables with real data types, input Celsius temperature, use formula to calculate, and show results in Fahrenheit. Instructors highlight the value of utilizing code comments for documentation and clarification. There are examples of how to use comments to explain stated variables. The article covers using breakpoints for debugging and regulating execution flow with conditionals. Alright, so that's it from my presentation video. I hope the video will be very useful, and yeah, thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.